Thank you for stopping by. My name is Charles. If you're new here, please do subscribe and click on the notification button. Today I want to share something with you I found and just really eating a lot of people up. It has eaten me up before and I woke up to it. Is this, that there is something called unconditional love. And I think that's the biggest scam that has ever existed in our world today. And people are all over the world, over social media, looking for unconditional love. But is it our fault to look for people to love us unconditionally? No. There is a period in our lives where we were loved unconditionally, and that one was not even conscious, and probably we were not even aware of that. That was the time we were born as babies. You know, when you were born, there was a bond between you and your mom, which was brought to you kind courtesy of oxytocin. There was this chemical secretion between you and your mom, or between your mom and you, and this bond was so great that you can do all the nonsense. You can poo on yourself, you can vomit, you can do all the ugly things you can think about, and still your mom loves you. Yes, that is true, and that is where we had a concept of unconditional love. And I think that's the only place where unconditional love actually exists. There's nowhere in this world where unconditional love exists apart from that period where there is this secretion of oxytocin and your mom loved you unconditionally. Let me explain. If you want to know that your mom loved you unconditionally because of the oxytocin, look at the relationship between a 17-year-old daughter and a 5 days old child and the mom. You realize that when the oxytocin wears down, the bond between mom and daughter wears down. Because the oxytocin is going down, the bond and the unconditional love we call also wears down. And because we experienced this and we didn't do anything to deserve it, in fact our moms and our parents probably did this without even knowing, because it is a chemical surge. They were only obliging to the hormonal changes in their body. They also were not even aware. When it wears down, then come arguments, then come misunderstanding, even sometimes physical fight between parents and their children, because now that bond, that unconditional love is gone, because it was actually not meant to stay. It was supposed to be broken down with time to allow you to independently fend for yourself. Now, because it is so sweet and so nice, because all of us are lazy anyway, we don't want to do some things and get some of the things that we will have today, so we actually will go out there and expect that people will love us unconditionally, just like we had it, because it's programmed in our mind. Because the whole book says that bring up a child the way he should go and he will not depart from it. As a result, we all go out there looking for people to love us without condition, without looking at our height, without looking at the money we have, without looking at the color of our skin. That's not true. That's not going to happen. Now, people will love you conditionally. That is a fact. See, as a matter of fact, let me shock you by saying this: nobody love you. Everybody that is with you today love the feeling you make them have. I love you today because of what you make me feel. If the feeling you bring into my life is gone, trust me, we won't have any relationship again. You meet guys out there, you meet ladies out there, handsome, good looking, but trust me, if they don't elicit a feeling in you, there's nothing called relationship between you and them. They can do all the beautiful things in this world and still you cannot have a connect. So you're not actually sticking to him because you love him. You are sticking to him because of what he makes you feel. He makes you feel special. He makes you feel there is butterfly in your tummy. That's why you are there with him. So anybody that is with you, think about it, is there for a reason. There's nothing called unconditional love, and that is a fact we have to wake up to. Today, I with my wife, because of how he make me feel, he treats me like a king, he make me feel like a husband, he makes me feel like all the fantasies I have in my head. The moment that change, I might reconsider my decision. That's why there's so much divorce and there are so many fights. Sometimes people pick up even fight in relationships to remind you that how you used to make me feel is no more going that way, so please change your ways. So yes, the biggest scam today I want you to know is that unconditional love does not exist. It existed between you and your mom, and that was even not unconsciously made. It was brought to you by a hormonal surge between you and your mom. Now, how do you say this, Charles? How do you say that? I mean, yeah, all of us attack people who told us there were no such a thing like conditional love. People were saying that there are strings attached to the relationship, and let me tell you the truth, there is no relationship on this earth that has no strings attached. If you break all the strings, if you stop making me feel how I feel, we will not have this conversation. If I make you feel less than I used to make you feel, you start asking and questioning yourself whether you really still want to be with me. So today, what I want you to know is that if you want to be loved, then probably you have to get what people want you to give them. If you want to make people feel happy, that's why musicians have a lot of lovers. You know why? Because they sing and make people feel beautiful within them. They make people feel seeing the stars, and because of that, they feel they have a lot of love. People love people who are great footballers. People who love people who are great cricketers. Why? Because they make them feel good. And the moment you make people feel good, they want to give you themselves. That has nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with how you make me feel. It is how I make you feel that makes you think that you love me. You don't love anyone. And this is why people stick and stay. People stick and stay with each other because of the mutual agreement and the mutual unconscious exchange of feelings they have for each other. When these feelings is broken by one person, we are not getting this anywhere. We are done with this. So today, if you are with somebody and the person feels like you are taking advantage, or probably you are them for a reason, don't be shy to admit it is yes. Or probably you are so much afraid and morally want to be upright, and because of that you want to find no reason for which you are being with this person. It's a lie. Stop lying to yourself. Everybody that is with you is for a reason. Stop making that reason come to life and see whether you have that relationship again. Stop making feel like a queen. Stop making feel like a king, and realize that there's not going to be something called love again. And you personally, you don't love anyone. In fact, that's the truth. It is a painful truth. The only love that you have ever experienced probably is what you even not recognize, and that is another person seeing you for you being a human being and offering you a help. You see, that one have no even relations. People you don't know, maybe building something, building an elevator, building something, having in mind that people are going to use this without even knowing you. I think that's the only love that exists in this world. The rest of it, we are all taking advantage of one another. That's the basic truth. Sometimes what I do for you and what you feel about what I did for you makes you think you love me. If I stop, there's no love between us. Thank you for sticking and stay. This is a painful truth. I hope you like it. Share and make your friends share also to your friends. Thank you for sticking and stay. My name is Charles. See you another time.